All right, let's get started. Guess I'm going to play Deadpool from the beginning and hopefully not be terrible at it. Yeah, really. All right, give me a moment. I guess I'll start from the beginning, but not. I've only seen that like once. I'll start from the beginning, but not from like the house. You seem disappointed. Me neither. One of my main problems with this game is that it kind of forgets that you've done this already. Even at the beginning, like it forgets that you've already unlocked the achievements. So this part is incredibly boring. I know, right? Excellent. When I originally played this game, it it seemed rather, I guess, old. Like it was already old to me, like when it came out. So playing it now, it just feels like ancient. Like the style of the gameplay is ancient. Let's kill him. I have definitely already made myself more badass. I like to spec my Deadpool for killing everything. Outstanding. I didn't know that. Is it Bob? I use my sword so much that I never actually bothered to like run my bullets down enough that I mean to even like try that. Oh, it so was. Eat some bleed. I actually feel like I played this game the boring. Die, bitch! That's the right way when you kill people. I take you've already seen Deadpool 2? I haven't heard that yet. Although I've heard some things repeated, definitely. So some enemies block. Boom. Yeah, after watching Deadpool 2, I started reading as much Deadpool as I could, and then I started reading Cable and Deadpool. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, actually. Yeah, you should definitely see it though. It's I mean, especially for that, I'd say it's a bit cathartic. What? But no, if you haven't seen it yet, then I can't I can't really talk about it because I'd rather not spoil it. But it's really good. It's a really good movie. And I would say definitely if you haven't like read, say, Cable and Deadpool, especially the first arc. I think that was the first time I'd actually seen Deadpool humanized outside of X Force. Like the the X-Men X-Force run. I always go the wrong way. What the fudge? Yes, I'd love that, actually. Hold my hand. I'm feeling so lonely right now. Smoke. That's the first time I've heard that one. Oh no, that... Anything that I'm saying is specifically for this stream. I'm just like rambling, honestly. Actually, good question. Do you hear any of the sound? This is actually the first time I've streamed in a while, so I'm not actually sure how well my computer or my internet connection holds up. I didn't think it was going to be that great. That's why I'm streaming at 30 frames per second instead of 60. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think there was going to be any audio. I must have done something wrong. I've been doing some recording for a video that I thought I was going to make. I was going to make a review for Deadpool 2. And yeah, it didn't work out. So my intention was to, I guess, talk about my thoughts on the movie. But, like, I don't know. How to help this? Oh, well, first spoiler, he dies. but only in the first like minute. So I'll go over what I was thinking I was gonna say in my review. I have a problem with women in refrigerators. I don't know if you've ever heard of like someone getting fridged, but Vanessa gets fridged like very early on in the movie, and it basically kickstarts the entire story. Not really cool with that, but they kind of save it. The movie saves itself by like switching to him fighting Cable and trying to save the kid. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to have heard that, especially after maybe like I don't know how into comics you are, but I remember when that came about with Gail Simone getting pretty pissed off about the new run of Green Lantern. Like when I was a kid, that came out, and that was about the worst thing I'd seen in my life. Is like some chick stuffed in a refrigerator, and that was back when the comics code was a thing. But I would, as far as what I think about the movie, um, it is by far better than the first one. And I went back and watched I popped the Blu-ray in for the first one like yesterday, just so I could try and get some footage when I was still in the mindset of making my review. And oh no, it's I mean they like doubled the budget on what am I doing? They doubled the budget, and they definitely use it very well. I mean, they got actual actors. They got Josh Brolin. They got Zazie Beetz. She's really good as Domino. Really, really good. I was not expecting Domino to be portrayed as well as she is. Like in terms of how the powers work. I mean, how her powers work, and just the person playing her. Shit. Ah, I was hoping this was gonna be more like my Vanquish stream, where I didn't get my ass killed. Ooh, much better. Yeah, I mean that was the first time the other guy done a special effects movie, so I mean it's a wonder that the first one was as good as it is. But yeah, there was more to it. The writing was better. In terms of like the overall story and thematic content. Um, the jokes are. I mean, the jokes were on the same level. So, but there was like way more jokes, and of course it was like heavily meta, just rapid fire. Blow it out of the sky. Nope, 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 nope. If only I could kill him. It makes me wonder how what Deadpool 3 is going to be like, but I think they're going to make X-Force first, you know? And I know X-Force is supposed to be like big like Avengers, and Deadpool supposed to be like small, like personal stories. And I dig that. I'm just kind of interested in where they're going to take Deadpool next. Buy stuffs. Actually, I probably should. Oh, my girlfriend's back. I think. What? Really? That's what I get for using all the money. Oh shit, son. I was aiming for the bunghole. Nope. Oh yeah, definitely. Shit. I think the first time I played this, I just like chopped him to death. I would just like dodge. Shit. I would just slice him and then dodge, dodge. Even though I already had this gun, I'm gonna get my ass killed. No, no, stay away. You don't want this. Maybe you do. I don't know. Boop, boop, boop. Popcorn. Shite. I should probably pick up the gun now. Oh no, it's like right where. Of course, yeah. I am going to die. How did he miss that? That's what I say. Fuck math. Okay, that is completely weird, but now I hear everything twice. Oh my gosh, it hasn't even been a half an hour yet. Maybe I should have played it on ultra violence or whatever it is. But then I just die out like a hell of a lot more.
Thank you.
This that's coming up. This doesn't make any sense. This whole 8-bit game thing. It's a one-off joke. It doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things, and honestly, I'm glad it's only done once for a little while. Since I know that the audio isn't actually playing on the stream, um, I'm gonna have to make sure that next time I make any kind of recording, especially streaming, that everything is good. Like I told I told my friends on Facebook that I was gonna like stream and at 9 o'clock. So when 9 o'clock came, I had to start streaming, even if it was shit, basically. That's true. They do similar one-off jokes. Actually, I would say like most of the one-off jokes in the comics are like that. Especially early on during like the Joe Kelly run. I would have to say like I'm not like a big fan. Like thinking back on it, like since I'm like much older now, I'm not really a big fan of the Joe Kelly run. Although that run did basically define what Deadpool is. I much I much rather prefer like the stuff that ran recently like I can't remember. It was like the run before Despicable Deadpool. That was that the one that started off with him fighting the presidents of the United States. Like that was hilarious. I actually need to go back and read Despicable Deadpool, but I don't actually own it yet, so I do have everything else though. And I should probably start reading what is it? You Are Deadpool as well. Okay. Alternate? Okay, really? Yeah, I'm just gonna let him go. Nope. Yeah, we do. Oh, I skipped it. Fuck, I forgot where I need to go. That makes me feel really stupid right now. Make a stand like the Marauders are the good guys and shit. That's right. I should go ahead, like, once I get the appropriate DP points, I should go ahead and buy the hammers finally. I feel like a fool because I've, like, leveled up a lot of stuff and just neglected the hammers. Really? Cool. Well, okay then. I think there's something to be said about High Moon constantly focusing on like that one pose where like her chest is like poking out. Then again, this is like 2013, so like we weren't really giving a crap about properly representing women back then. I don't even remember Arclight as a character. Is that bad? I think that's why it's easy to just kill off characters like Arclight and Vertigo. And I remember Vertigo. That was a waste. I'm gonna die now. Nah. Always just rely on guns when you're done. This is actually... That might be true. I mean, it makes sense that if you get one hit on them, when they're like when their shield is down, then they'll just start bleeding out, even if their shield comes back up. I mean, there's like a billion mutants. Oh shit. There's like a billion mutants. Even if they keep trying to, eliminate them. So yeah. I'm surprised my birds aren't talking. It is dark in here though. It's about time for them to go to bed. I have two parrots. What? Alright. I thought I was gonna die. Fudge. Alright. Let's fight some bargain basement thugs. Shit! I forgot about him. That is literally the worst move in the game. It's like that air. The air heavy attack for the sword. Mm. All right. My favorite use of these these Uzis or whatever is to just soften up these big guys. Oh shit. I forgot to pick it up. Yeah, let's just kill this guy. I have no clue how long I'm actually going to play this. Now that I think about it, because my girlfriend got back. I wasn't expecting her to get back until like midnight. Plus, I got a game that I'm actually wanting to play to do a review on. That came out yesterday. It's Slipstream. I think there's like a couple of other games that came out too, like Runner 3, that I want to touch on. I don't know yet. Deadpool would actually be a timely review, although most people probably already know about it. Anyone who's followed games knows that Deadpool exists. Boop. Look, if his body gets exploded, how do they put him back together at like in the scene? And once again, I'm hearing double. It must just be the cinemas. And of course, unfortunately, like anyone actually watching at the time doesn't get to hear anything except for me droning on. What? Yeah, that's true. That's why they do it in the movies too. They do that same joke where similar to the one where he like cuts his hand off with Colossus, except this time it's the Juggernaut that rips him in half. Oh yeah, the Juggernaut's in the movie. Perfect use of the Juggernaut too. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Yep, I've got him. All right, cool. Yeah, aside from the initial time that I played this game where I just like put it down, this is the first day that I've played this. So, yeah, not as good as I could have been, or could be rather. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me now. And I'm dead. Why does he disappear? Let's call that one. I'm gonna I'm gonna stop there. And if you feel like watching, I'm gonna switch to City of Brass because that's something that I'm much better at. But my intention is probably to finish the game at a different point. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not very sure about that. Because, like I said, since yesterday was Tuesday, like a crap ton of games came out, and I really do want to get to playing those. Give me a moment, and I'll get City of Brass started. Oh wait, not this one. But yeah, it was nice to actually have somebody watch and comment. That's like the first time that's ever happened. Aside from some other people that I know. Please let me not actually suck today. I would be really disappointed that there's no sound playing right now, but in all honesty, there is like no sound in this other than laughing undead people like all over the place, and nothing. There's no music whatsoever. But yeah, this is just a roguelike. I got it because I like Arabian Nights. And it's made by the same guys that, yeah, there's still no sound, I know. That's why I was saying that, yeah, there's, until I figure out what's going on, like, I would have to actually stop the stream and start over to, like, figure out, to fix the sound issue. But you're literally missing nothing in this game. There's, like, no sound with the exception of, like, some laughing. Like, if you ever see me online again, like, it'll definitely be fixed next time. Holy shit. Oh shit. I like this game for, oh crap, for actually quite a number of reasons, mostly because I just like first-person games. Just kill each other. Aside from the setting, I like the whip. The whip is like the best thing about this game, and you use it a crap ton in a lot of different scenarios. Most of them just to stop enemies. Honestly, I'm trying to make it seem like you do the, I mean, you use the whip for like a crap ton of stuff, but you really don't. But it's incredibly useful. That was a terrible throw. Yes, please run into the flame. The enemies are incredibly stupid. Really stupid. Get back. At least earlier on. Earlier on, the enemies are really, really dumb. I would say they're really dumb 100% of the time. They have their routines that they do, and they stick to them. But obviously, the earliest point of the game is the least difficult. Like, the farther you get in, the more closed, like, more enclosed and claustrophobic the spaces are. And the less you can just run around and, like, do stuff without actually giving a crap. Now I can, though, and I don't have to really concern myself with, like, being, you know, staying alive, because it's the stream. I could try, but we'll see how far I get. Basically, the main point of this game is just to collect as much gold as possible. That is, yeah, that is what, I mean, collecting the gold is what gets you your score. There's like a score in this game, and you're ranked against other people that play. I personally don't care about that. I just play it just to play it. Plus, half the time it doesn't even work. The last time I tried to do a daily challenge, it didn't work. So they got some work to do on this game. Okay. But yeah, you basically run, jump, and slide your way to the center of the center of the city of Brass, not the D&D city of Brass, obviously. And your goal is to get as much gold as possible. The real goal is to free the citizens because there's like a whole story that you can read if you play the tutorial, and I played it once and I've forgotten it already. Like the inhabitants made a deal, basically a deal with the devil with like 3 evil genies, because of course they did, right? For all the gold and riches that they possibly could get, and ultimately they paid for it. And now you have to free them. Nope, I like that. That's the one. Most of the game is basically you just trying to figure out how to avoid all the traps. There's like a ton of traps everywhere, all the time. Not fun. I don't think the enemies themselves are as dangerous as the traps are. Yes. Ooh, I almost thought I was gonna get hurt. Yeah, you can swing on these hooks, but they're not really useful for much. Like when this game came, oh crap! I know I'm not using my HD, like my Elgato HD 60 Plus. So there's obviously when I say things, I'm ahead of the video. Plus I'm streaming, so that's doubly true. But yeah. I shouldn't be so careless playing this. Fuck. I think I'm doing well. I only got hit once so far. The traps will always take 1 damage from you, but the enemies sometimes will only take half a damage. I really don't know what the differentiation is, honestly. And there's an item that you can get to always take half damage regardless of anything. It's like called the plate of porcelain. Shit, I could swear somebody. You can use the whip to grab things from afar. You can use the whip to hit enemies from afar. Like in any roguelike, you spend money or whatever that you get on power-ups, and when you level up, you get pretty much nothing. Like you get something, but it's a one-time use item, unlike when you level up in, say, Enter the Gungeon or something like that, and it's there permanently. Actually, let me drop that. And you die. You can pull enemies into traps. It's awesome. You can slide and then hop and bunny hop constantly. Every 3 levels, there's a boss. And after the initial boss, all the bosses are hard. Like, the boss on level 3 is incredibly easy, but the boss on every other stage is hard as shit. This'll work. Obviously, I've showcased enough of picking up items and throwing them at enemies, so yes, you can pick up items and throw shit at enemies. Like, there's lots of lamps and pots and things that you can pick up and throw. Very, very useful. Whoop! The whip is especially useful for disarming enemies that would otherwise just pulverize you. So I like doing it a lot. Regardless of whether or not I need to. There used to, or rather there is, an item called the Lash of Reach in the initial version of this game, and like the early access version of this game. Shit, I'm getting rocked. Early access version of this game, it showed up a lot, but I guess people were complaining that you could never like use the whip to reach anything, so they just made the whip longer and kind of reduced the number of times that, or the chances of you getting the Lash of Reach. I hate it. I don't notice the difference personally with the change. Okay, now I'm being like super careless. Okay, yeah, forget that. I guess I should just go ahead and fight the boss now. I could take a chance and like slide under these electric balls and like just kill the boss, but usually I mess it up, so there's no point in me trying to do that. Oh, I'm not making it to the end, obviously. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me at some point. I'm like just way too careless. Thank you, Genie, that I wish to be on my side for, an indeterminate temporary amount of time. Yep. That was worthless. Where'd the archer go? Oh. I think my birds want to get out now. But yeah, this game's got some problems. A lot of it stems from the fact that if so, I'm playing the PC version, but if you play the console version, like it's also out on Xbox One and PS4. If you play either of those versions, you're in for like a really really terrible maybe not terrible, right? But it's kind of bad. Like it runs at half the frame rate at its best. And since you're using a controller and you're using the right analog stick to turn around, it's nowhere near as fast. Like it's very slow. Compared to the PC version, it's like moving it's like moving through molasses. Shit. There used to be way more trap treasure chests as well, but those have been reduced, which is a good thing because I don't really see the point. Well, no, I do see the point of them. It's just I don't particularly like them. What? Second evil genie. So I know I said that AI is pretty dumb, um, especially earlier on. You can make the AI way dumber by getting um, an item, artifact, whatever called. It confuses your enemies. Basically, it makes it so that they do not like even know that you are there for a bit of time. Be on the lookout for traps on walls. Obviously, this being a roguelike, it is freaking procedurally generated, which means I kind of hate it. Like, I don't like procedural generation in games anymore. I used to enjoy it because I was like, oh, well, I have an unlimited number of, like, stages or whatever to play games, and now I'm just kind of indifferent because it feels like you're playing in a Lego set, and you always see some of the same stuff. Oh, come on with this. Kill her. I am going to die. Maybe. Ooh, okay. That was good. Come here, chicken. Element of surprise. Oh, I am going to die. There's no way to, like, genuinely know where the genies that you buy stuff from are, and you only get to buy, like, one. Are you serious right now? You only get to buy 1 heart per level from a genie, and that's it. It doesn't matter how much gold you have, it just doesn't get put to use. You just end up having like a shit ton of gold with nothing to spend it on. Because half the time you can't really find the genie. This right here, this is just summoning a companion. And this genie does that. All I have to do is give it a wish. And it stops freaking attacking me. From behind. Yes, yes, yes. My fucking butt is saved. I'm lasting much longer than I expected I would. Considering most of the time when I play this game I don't talk because I focus. Well, no, now I guess I don't have to waste any time making a video about this. Of course, there's no sound in it. So, maybe I should. Plus, I'm not really speaking into my microphone. That's another bad thing. Oh. Yes. I am probably going to die anyway. Nice. Maybe I'll make it. Maybe I'll make it. Aren't I at the beginning? Oh, no. Ah, crap. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. One last thing I didn't talk about. And something called a dervish that shows up when you run out of time in the top right-hand corner. Here it comes. Now, if you know anything about Islam, you know that dervishes are actual, like, you know, whirling, dancing folks, but no. Here, dervishes are these whirling balls of flame. Yeah, fuck that. I made it anyway. Yeah, there's, like, the only way to heal is to find the single genie on every stage that, lets you buy a heart off of him. Other than that, nope. There's only one item. There's only one other item in the game that gives you the ability to basically suck the life out of enemies. And after a certain number of hits, I mean, like, kills, you get a heart. That doesn't pop up anymore. Like, that pops up. Like, it doesn't pop up that often. And then there's also an item that gives you 1 extra heart. That's it. There is a way to start with more hearts. But you don't, your score doesn't end up in the leaderboards. Yeah. See this guy, this genie right here. Betun the Curative. My ass is saved. Let's go. Nope. Whoa. What? Did I jump into one? Nice. That's Sands of Time. Bracelet of Reflection. I may as well get this. There are way less items for the whip than there are like replacement swords or like scimitars or whatever. I mean, which is fine. There's like an ice whip, a flame whip, a whip that is longer, the one that I called the Lash of Reach, and then there's like one that knocks enemies back. That's it. I think there's only 4 of them. Okay. I came from this way, so this is not helpful. New enemy. Good thing I have the really powerful sword now. Fuck you. Huh. Did I kill everybody? No, I didn't. Please. You be dead. Oh, I'm old. Unreal Tournament. Okay, so that I was hitting the tree. Please let me walk through this. Die. Ooh. Gold. Hello. But yeah, there's really not much else to say about this game. There's like 13 levels. There's about 5 bosses in it. Like 3 for every 3 levels, and then 2 at the end. Like, the final boss being easier than the rest of the game, because you just fight the 3 genies, and all you have to do is like bind them. I should actually fuck. I still haven't taken that rapier out. If I make it to the boss, I would be surprised. Okay. Who am I going to kill tonight? I think the only time that I've actually managed to get through all 13 levels, like, I've only done it once. I managed to get through all 13 levels. Whew, that was close. And defeat the 3 genies. I think I had like 15,000 gold by the end. Like, you really can't spend it on anything else. Once up. Nope. Ah. Yeah, 13. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had the Sands of Time. 13 levels. 3 bosses at, like, 3 bosses for every, like, after every 3 levels. And then 2 bosses, like, back to back. I spent 275 gold, I think, to gamble, and I got 150 gold back. That was a waste of time. Please let me live. Oh, that was so careless. Killed by the voice of harm. So it was the wall thing that's shooting right now. I just got killed by that. And that's City of Brass. Like, there's nothing else to really show you unless I just, like, skip the first 2 areas and go to the end, which I can do, actually. Because that's probably the last thing to talk about, aside from everything else that I've already said. Graphically, the best thing about this game is the lighting engine. Like, especially in the dark. There weren't a whole lot of dark areas. Oh, that was supposed to be my insurance. I got 250 gold. But yeah. So after you defeat each boss, you get to skip them. You get to skip the entire area. And of course you have to, like, right under my gold, you see my wishes. You can wish at the genie areas or lamps to change the, like, re-roll for items. And you can also use them to wish away, like, the evil genies and get them on your side temporarily. And you can use the wishes to warp. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. Obviously, the downside of that is you don't have any power-ups. No gold, nothing. So let's see how quickly I get myself killed now. Yeah, the companion would probably get killed. Ah, yes. Yay. I should have just slid. Boom. Oh. It's not one of those, trap staircases. But yeah, as you can see from the bottom, in the bottom left-hand corner, I'm starting off with a couple of extra items. One of them is, I guess, a stronger sword. It has the same speed as the normal scimitar, but yeah, I'm fucked. Okay. It has the same speed as the normal scimitar, but it just does better damage. So instead of 3 hits, it takes 2. Oh my god. I totally forgot about the walls. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Yay. Die. Oh my god. It's the Hulk. It's Drax. Ah, great. Yeah. Oh, yay. Yeah, take that. All of these guys take like have their own strategies. Well, not all of them. Obviously, the big guys they just charge at you like all the other ones. But whoops. There are a lot of enemies that take strategy to defeat. But once you figure out how to do it, it's like nothing. Oh, for example, these guys, the shield guys. That's You used to be able to trip them up. Now you can't. You have to actually pull whip them. Like, the pull whip is something that like you would barely use unless you just like wanted to pull someone toward you. But for the shield carrying spear guys, they'll they'll duck to block your sweep whip, and the shield is big enough that you can't hit him in the head. So your only choice of action is to pull whip them. So by the end of the game, pretty much everything gets used. Like, everything is useful. Your whole... Like, everything that you can do is useful by this point. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Yeah, I really don't think there's anything special about the big guys, but yeah. Yeah, it's true. It is true. Like, you because in most games you get a lot of things to, a lot of actions to use, a lot of abilities, and they're worthless. You just get them to get them. But this game was pretty much built around using everything by the end. And despite its flaws, that's why I like it. I mean, it's got some graphical issues. It's made on Unreal Engine, so like there are there's some jank. But and it can get a bit repetitive because I mean, you know what's coming, but like I would say all roguelikes, and this one is a roguelite because you don't really like. There's some traits missing from this one that would make it a real roguelike, but they're all like this. So this is just one of the ones that I actually like. A lot of people will compare it to like Ziggurat or whatever. I played Ziggurat. I don't like that game. But no, this game is actually, I dig it. It's like $20. It's worth a shot. Oh crap. Yeah. I mean, you could play it for less than 2 hours on Steam and figure out whether or not you like it. And that's what I did, honestly, because nobody talked about it. I think the only person that did was ACG, Carrick. Oh my. But yeah, when you look up City of Brass, you tend to find D&D stuff. I would know about that. Like, I used to play, and then I played Pathfinder like once. Like, I'm not real big in the pen and paper, but I know about it. And then you'll find some other stuff. Like, there's like like 10 million hits for City of Brass, and only about a few thousand of them are, oh, this rapier sucks. and only a few thousand of them are for this game, and maybe only because it was in early access. But yeah, I think I've exhausted everything that I have to say about this game, and I'm probably ready to call it a night, honestly. I gotta wake up early and go to work. I don't make a whole lot of money on YouTube. Like, I make maybe a few $100s a month. But, yeah. This is definitely... I like this game, and I'm warming up to Deadpool. Like, I didn't... Like I said, I didn't originally like it when it came out in 2013, but I dig it now. Probably because I like Deadpool as a character more now. I think tomorrow I will play Slipstream and Runner 2. And I'm actually looking forward to playing Slipstream because I like Outrun, and Slipstream looks like it's like Outrun 2, except 2D. Or, it feels like a Sega STV game. So, yeah. I'll be playing that. And then Runner 2 because, well, why not? I haven't played a Bit Trip game in quite a while. So that's the plan. So, I expect Deadpool 2. Yeah, I know, like, your screen name is temporary. But, yeah. Thanks for watching, man. First time anybody other than another YouTuber has, like, watched and commented. Oh, shit. And I appreciate it, because it's really hard to do a stream and not say anything. But it's really easy to talk off of somebody. So, thanks for watching, and... Oh, really? That's your actual username? Holy crap. How appropriate, then. Yeah, your username is totally appropriate for right now. What made you choose that? Actually, before I end, like, what made you choose that screen name? I'll tell you, my screen name used to be Kuwagaramushi. I actually have another channel that I plan to use to just do, like, gameplay footage like this, because back when I started doing YouTube, like, for a little while in 2008, I just did it to play stuff like Bionic Commando, like the one made by Grimm. So yeah, it sucks. I played Bionic Commando, played a little bit of a Yakuza, like the original one, because it had only been out for like a couple of years. And I played Onimusha and Battlefield Bad Company, like, to completion, like and like, I just imagine, people wondering what the hell is a Kubagaramushi, because that was my screen name before then. Before now, now I just use my actual name. And I only did that because of Google Plus, and I just never changed it back. What? Thank goodness for the hearts. Yeah. That's awesome. I chose Kuwagaramushi because like, what was it, back in 2004? Yeah, I had that I got that screen name in 2004. I was playing Fantasy Star Universe, and I I was playing as a cast ranger, like just a tiny cast ranger, and I had this helmet that looked like the horns that a stag beetle would have, and in Japanese, stag beetles kuwagaramushi. So I just chose that. I mean, it's not really deep. It's just, hey, I'm a stag beetle, but I want to be different, and I don't want to use my actual name at this point. We weren't doing that back then, so Kuwagaramushi. Also, the game was pretty great. I wish they would have allowed private servers of that one. Allowed. Yes, my favorite weapon. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna just continue playing, and once I die, I'll probably sit and chill and watch some anime with my girl until I fall asleep. But yeah, if you got nothing to do tomorrow, come and chill. You know, we can discuss some other stuff and watch me play some Slipstream. But yeah, thanks for watching, man. Have a good evening. Okay, came that way. Oh, all right. So, I really should get back into watching My Hero Academia. I watched the entire first season but didn't watch the second one, and because of that I haven't watched the third season, but I have read all the way up until where they are now. So, I mean, I'm caught up. Um we've been watching Golden Kamui. That's a series about like this guy who survived like one of the bloodiest battles of the Russo-Japanese War. Um, and because of that, he has that he has a nickname, the Immortal, and he found out basically after the war he's been like panhandling for gold, and he finds out that like in this prison this dude like tattooed a map to like some Ainu gold on like the backs of like 24 prisoners or whatever, and the goal is to like find all the prisoners. I should probably put him away first and get the gold. And it's actually really good. If you don't know anything about Ainu culture, like not even a whole lot of Japanese people do, so I wouldn't even put it past you to not know. But like it's cool. You get to learn new stuff, and the Ainu are like the indigenous peoples of Japan. Like they were there before the Yamato peoples. So it's a it's a nice window into another people's culture. Let's see, what else am I watching? There's like a space battleship Tiramis. It's basically about this guy who is a mecha pilot, and all he cares about is being in the cockpit of his robot. It's it's hilarious if you like really quick 15-minute series. I could have done with it being longer, but it's fine. Still watching the uh that Fate Stay Night like cooking show, the Emiya family cooking show. I forget its actual name. I am like really not paying attention right now. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to watch that's not your typical shonen series, and that's what I try to watch now. Cause this one called Real Girl, and that's like shojo, but it's I actually like it. Um, it's about an otaku who actually gets a girlfriend, and he basically learns about girls, like how to treat girls and stuff that way. That's a pretty good series. The manga, if you find it, the manga is drawn horribly. So the TV series is a step up from that. Like for real. There's like some other stuff that we watch every now and then, but I can't remember what it is. Like I don't like I've been watching anime off and on this season. So yeah. No. That's what I get. Nope. Nope. Oh. But yeah, what have you been watching? Or, I mean, if you've been watching anything, I keep forgetting that stuff like One Piece is still running. Like I haven't watched One Piece since maybe 2010. That's like I was watching it when I used to be in the Navy. I was watching it then because there's another crap. There's another guy I know who was like he really dug One Piece, but it's so long that I can't. Like it's longer than Dragon Ball at this point, so I can't do it. And, oh, another series that's definitely worth watching. Speaking of Dragon Ball, since it's taken the time slot of Dragon Ball Super while it's on break, is Gegege no Kitaro. I mean that's a really long running series anyway, but like that is a really good series if you just want to see stories about yokai or whatever. Plus, Masaka Nozawa's in it, and she's playing Daddy Eyeball instead of Kitaro. Like she would usually play I'm Going to Die. Super careless today. Did the fireball slow down in this thing too? That's weird. Go away. Whoa! I love it when that happens. Please, not this one. Not the rapier. I'm just gonna walk into an enemy and die. Yes! My girlfriend loves that series. And we've been watching the dub, so my kids can understand what's going on because they don't know Japanese yet. I thought that was an enemy. I'm not like for me. I'm not really a big fan of the pace of Hakyu Hoshin Engi, but I get like it's really fast paced. It's like as fast paced as you would expect. I'm gonna die. Oh, that flame! I totally missed it. Kill her. Thank you. Yeah, it's really fast paced. I'm not sure if I dig it as much as I should. I'm just like it's not the '90s anymore. We can't do that. Or like don't or I guess because like it's not gonna be like 52 episodes or whatever. Like they're trying to like really like make it fast, like speed through it. But my girlfriend said, "Oh, okay, I killed both of them. I needed this, guys." That the manga was that fast paced too. So what do I know? Oh, they did. Yeah. Like I was wondering if that was the case. Okay, where do I go? Ooh. Yeah, I guess the first Hoshin Engi was like actually 52 episodes, but now it's 2018 and anime isn't making a whole lot of money, so they're. I actually like this whole the approach that studios are going with now to make things shorter. Um, but yeah, Hoshin Engi actually feels like it suffers from it being streamlined. Oh man. But yeah, I need to actually catch up on that series. In fact, that's probably what we're gonna watch. I'm sure I don't have to convince my girlfriend to watch it. Die. We're not playing this game. I am waiting for what is it like summer season is gonna be hyped because One Punch Man 2 airs. I think. Like if that's true, if I remember that correctly, then that's gonna be awesome. Oh, I missed. Die. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Whoa. And then I think they're gonna do another. Probably after that, they'll probably do a second season of Mob Psycho 100. Why? Why is it there? Which will be great. I didn't. I've watched every episode of Mob Psycho 100 except the last episode. Oh, they found me. He died from clipping the wall. Dumb AI. No, let's go this way. Element surprise, charm of fortune. What did I just... What? Whatever. Can I do it? I'm a free-for-all here. Nope. Oh, crap. It's going down for real. No, you don't. Kill him! Yes. Thank you, friends. Oh my goodness. This rapier is just like totally a bad choice. That thing hit me. Oh my gosh, where's the guy? Oh, never mind. There he is. Just totally, utterly careless on this run. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip these guys. Nope. Just bunny hop. Oasis of Death. That's a very apt name. What? That didn't kill her? They should put that on my tombstone. What? They didn't kill her? That's it. I'm done with this game. I'm done tonight. Yeah, thanks Deadpool too. Deadpool the second. Deadpool Nissan. Deadpool. Thanks for watching. Whoever else is watching, thanks too. And I guess at the end I should thank everybody, whoever came in, watched and said, this guy sucks, I'm getting off the channel now. Thank you to all of you assholes who didn't stay. But no, seriously. It's just nice to stream and know that my stream stayed online the entire time. But yeah, I'm done. Yeah. But yep. I guess I'll do this again tomorrow night before I go watch Solo, because Solo, I think Solo premieres on, does a Thursday showing as well, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how bad that is. Or how good it is, I don't know. I guess I have this predisposition to movies being bad. So whatever. But yeah, I'll see how it is. I'll play a bit and then I'll see how it is. I think I might actually start streaming earlier just so I can get 2 hours in. Because Solo is gonna play at 10 at my closest theater. So that's what I'll do. So see everyone tomorrow, and yep, have a good night.